Good morning. Remember, today we're talking about skin and the effects of anesthesia on your skin. I don't know if you remember last week, I had 3 big pimples on my face, and that was 3 weeks after surgery. Remember that anesthesia, because it goes inside the whole body, it travels through the bloodstream and pollutes different areas of your body, and your organs like your liver and kidneys and spleen, they all have to detox your blood. And so because the skin happens to be the largest organ of your whole body, and by the way, let me give you a little bit information. The skin that is seen on the outside of your body, if you took that skin and rolled it out, you could fill a whole parking space in the parking lot, a whole parking space. Now get this, if you took the skin inside your body that covers the organs, the blood vessels, just everything, all the little skin, what you can do with that, if you rolled it out, you can fill up a whole football field. Now you can see why the skin is called the largest the largest organ in your whole body. Not muscle. Okay, and of course it's made out of cells, and so therefore the cells get reproduced every 28 days. The younger you are, the faster they produce. The older you are, the slower they reproduce. And what happens, your skin starts to not look so youthful and vivacious. And that's why sometimes people will say, oh, my skin looks so old, like day-old bread or something like that, not fresh bread out of the oven. It's maybe because they need to exfoliate. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Now, the reason why anesthesia affects your skin is because if you kind of look at this picture, you will see that the top layer of the skin, you can see the little pores where the hair comes out. There's little sweat glands, there's little oil glands. And so as you begin to move towards the body of the skin, so there's the epidermis, the dermis, the subcutaneous fat, and then there's the muscle of your tissue, and that goes throughout your whole body. Now, see how it has little glands and all sorts of things? Those guys become polluted, and the blue little rivers that you see here are veins, and the red are arterioles, arteries. The red vessels carry blood that's been oxygenated, and then the blue carry blood that is without oxygen because it has dropped the oxygen molecules, let's say wherever it's being needed. Because the blood goes everywhere, the skin is affected, so the anesthesia and medication gets distributed evenly through your skin. I want you to also look at something else. See the top layer of the skin? See how it looks a little fragmented? That's the area that the skin begins to break down as you get older. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. So basically what I want you to think about is that if you have anesthesia, or if you have medications, or if you go through a tremendous amount of stress, or drink alcohol, or any of those things that pollute the body, or even if you're smoking, I want you to drink a lot of water, because the water, just like the rain coming down, cleansing the streets and the valleys and the trees and even the animals. I live in an area where we have deer that hang out in our neighborhood, and I just often see them when it's raining. They just stand there in the rain, and I think to myself, wow, if it was me, I would run for cover. But that's how they're getting clean. Same thing with the water you drink. It cleanses your body and all the pollutants and toxins out. Remember, if you were testing your urine pH first thing in the morning, you would also find it very acidic, because any toxin or anything that pollutes your body will give you a high acid number. That means 6.5 and less. Let's bring ourselves back to basic Tomorrow, we're going to talk about aging skin.